like managing debt, building savings and investing strategically. Key principles include financial jewels like trusts, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correct legal documents like birth certificates and social security to align with your preferred status. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action. Start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom, focus on investments, business ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values.
Trap so groove. Greedy grubbers where the flavor pop. Pull up hungry, we don't never stop. Oxtails dripping, ribs on lock. Pasta, fish, got the whole block hot. We feeding kings, queens, and the hustlers. If you know, then you know. It's Greedy Grubbers. Step in the spot, smell the soul in the air. Oxtails falling off the bone, don't stare. Fries seasoned up, pasta creamy and rich. Chicken so juicy, it'll make you switch. Got burgers stacked like a money phone. Hot dogs loaded like you ain't alone. Fish fried crisp, yeah, we cooking it right. Midwest in the kitchen, it's a feast tonight. Greedy Grubbers where the flavor pop. Pull up hungry, we don't never stop. Oxtails dripping, ribs on lock. Block hot. We feed the kings, queens, and the hustlers. If you know, then you know. It's Greedy Grubbers.
Nachos loaded, love in the pan. Midwest chef got the master plan. Greedy Grubbers ain't just a name, it's a whole vibe. It's a food hall of fame.
Greedy Grubbers where the flavor pop. Yeah, Greedy Grubbers, we the neighborhood stop. Pull up. Grubbers from the south to the top. Greedy Grub, we got the game on lock. You switch, got burgers stacked like a money phone. Hot dogs loaded like you ain't alone. Fish fried crisp, yeah, we cooking it right. Midwest in the kitchen, it's a feast tonight. Lurk, nachos loaded, love in the pan. Midwest chef got the master plan. Greedy Grubbers ain't just a name. Greedy Grubbers ain't just a name.
What it do, what it do, what it do. Midwest in the building. Mamas, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Peace to the gods, goddesses, kings, queens, whatever you call yourself. I do this because I want to. You do this because you want to. With that being said, all my rights have been served. Oh yeah, and I know my rights. What it do? What it do? What it do? Oh mamas. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Oh mamas. Man. Hello. Yes, Lord. What's the word? What's the word? I had to take that call. Man, I hope y'all ready for this workshop. Okay, we got some stuff covered up for y'all as well. So y'all get ready. Oh, mamas, get ready. Secure your seat. For y'all to email me and talk to me yesterday, I already gave y'all the rundown. Y'all know what it is. All y'all got to do is secure your seat and you good. Oh, mamas. That's it. Just secure your seat. You know, that's what I would do. I would secure my seat. Make sure I'm there. I'm not too much worried about nobody else being there. I wasn't concerned about, me being there, taking care of my business, getting it done, completed. You feel me? Straight up. That's what I'm worried about. Me getting it done. Man, it's been crazy. It's really been crazy. Man, it's a lot going on. A lot of motion. A lot of motion. So don't miss out. Don't miss out. What it do? What it do? I see the hearts going up. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Don't miss out on this workshop. Make sure you secure your seat. 16th, 17th, and the 18th, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, the 16th, 17th, and the 18th. So make sure your seat is secured. Oh, Babas, straight up. Don't worry about nobody else. Get yours secured. God is good all the time. I got to say that. I got to give all praises to the Most High for my situations that's going on, the position I'm putting myself in, different little things I'm doing. placing myself in the best situation that I could be in. You know what I'm saying? Getting my contracts and shit together. You know, getting everything put where it needs to put. Secure this, secure that. I'm blessed. And once again, I can't complain about nothing. And I'm not. Because the Most High been blessing us and putting us in situations that I've never been in my life. What up, trees? Yes, wealthy rising to all my brothers and sisters. To the most wealthiest rising ever, you know. Y'all deserve that, man. Y'all been putting in all the work. So now it's time for now it's time to get liquid around this motherfucker. For those that's not. For those that's not, it's time for y'all to get liquid. You feel me? Straight up. Tim Fair, appreciate the support. New member. He just read up. He's a 2-year member. 2-year member. MWEDU. 2-year member. Tim Fair. Yes, Lord. So you become a member so you won't miss out. Go to the channel and join as a member. Make sure you subscribe as well, but join as a member. Get the latest updates and everything. Stay in the loop. Yes, Lord, I can't tell you how good I feel getting the workshop. Yes, and then I'm able to break this information down with my family. You know, they starting to come around now because I've been telling them, I just told them, I'm not finna force nothing on y'all, and I'm not finna take care of y'all. So if it's an opportunity out here and y'all miss it, it's on y'all. You know. If it come back around, it come back around. If it don't, oh well. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be trying to force nobody to be the best version of themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna force nobody to do that. We have to stand up. We have to stand up and do what needs to be done. And I just want to thank God one more time for Greedy Grubbers West. I had a couple orders that I got to ship out next week. Man, I just appreciate the love. For the orders that I already shipped, I appreciate y'all. And the orders that I got to get together and ship next week. Man, God is good. God is real good. It's taking off. It's taking off. That's what I asked for. I asked the Most High to bless us, you know, get it going, keep the motion, you know, make sure I'm able to maintain and function all this. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And everything is everything. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're sitting around complaining, then ain't nothing gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing gonna happen. You sitting around complaining. TK, what it do? Yes, Lord. I hope to see all y'all in the workshop. 16th, 17th, and 18th. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves this weekend. Enjoy the weather. It was 60 degrees 2 days in a row, 55, 59 degrees. You know what I'm saying? My food was so damn good. Them egg rolls. Yes, and if you put a bit of oven when you get them and let them do on 200, I'm telling you, just let them sit in there and they're going to get crispy on you and you're going to be good. I ain't gonna let you down at all. I do everything fresh, so it's not gonna be bad. Even if you don't eat it when you first get it, when you do put it in that oven and do what needs to be done, it's gonna be just like you just cooked that shit on mama's. Straight up, that's how it is. That's how I do it. I got oxtails on the grill right now. I gotta go check them real fast. Give me 1 second. Let me go check these oxtails. See, I got tails on the grill. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me see. I'll play a little music, a little background music, so it won't just be dead around this motherfucker. Okay, just play a little background music. Until I come right back. I'll be right back. Give me about 60 seconds.
To financial freedom and correcting your status in the system.
Midwest E EDU focuses on educating individuals about practical steps like managing debt, building savings and investing strategically. Key principles include financial tools like trust, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correct legal documents
Like birth certificates and social security records.
to align with your preferred status. Steps code begin. Educate yourself. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action, start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or A9 applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom. Focus on investments, business, ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. Financial tools like trust, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correcting legal documents
Like birth certificates and social security records.
to align with your preferred status. Steps to begin. Educate yourself. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action, start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or A9 applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom. Focus on investments, business, ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. To break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. To break free to financial, correcting your status in the system.
I'm back. I'm back. I appreciate y'all hanging in there. I'm back. I had to turn over that beat. Can't let it burn. Can't let it burn. And I appreciate you, Latrice, for the support. And I like the feedback. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. King B in the building.
Yes, Lord. What up? What up? What up, family? I heard the music.
That was the second time.
Uh,
I had to go check the little meat on the grill, so I left some background music playing so it won't be just quiet.
oh, all right. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
upstairs.
I told him you got a surprise for him.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't say what. I just said, King, we got a surprise for y'all.
We getting ready to give it away.
Getting ready to give it away.
You heard right. We're gonna get y'all together.
So this gets after this workshop.
Yep.
So you saying after the workshop we just gonna We just gonna get them. We just gonna do it for them. We just gonna help. We just gonna get them together.
Just get them together.
No cost, no nothing.
Just get them together.
Say less.
Now that's for them to learn to do it, do it themselves. For us to do it, yeah, you're gonna be to do it for you. Of course, it's gonna be a
Yeah,
cost.
it's a charge for that, but yeah, you can better do it yourself. Yes, Lord. Yeah, so I tell you people, they better get in this workshop because after the workshop, you know, blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings is coming.
We're gonna start from the beginning and get you structurally sound.
Salute in the building. What's popping, Tim Fair? On mamas.
Now, for the family that was already here with us, it's gonna be good for them because it's gonna be refresher course, a recap. They're gonna get to come roll on through and pick up even more.
God is good.
Every day of the year and 3
Yes,
times.
Lord. Hey, Rick blew my ears back. And I said, huh? What'd you just say? He said, yeah, it's time to put it on him. I was like, okay, shit, say less. So I know there's something special going on in this workshop.
Indeed.
So if you ain't in this workshop, oh my goodness. But like you said, after this workshop, he pointed on you. But if we have to do it for you, yes, it's an upcharge, but he's gonna give it to you. Just like he said, he's gonna give it to you. And that's what it is.
We will make sure everybody got the proper operating structure. Everybody ready and able to even partake in these further avenues that we in.
So you talking about when you say start from the beginning, that means what we have done all the way up until now,
Yep,
even those accounts.
yep,
Oh shit! You know which ones I'm talking about, right?
indeed.
Holy shit! Ooh. Damn. You know what? Make me wish something else, but it's all good.
What's that?
I wish I was getting it with them now. With what I got. No, I'm just talking shit. I know what I can do. This finna be crazy. DK like, oh yeah, I like that. I bet you do. Oh mamas. You ain't even do the Michael Jordan either, King G.
I know.
See, I ain't even, you know what? I ain't saying nothing the whole time. I'm like, this dude, he still ain't Michael Jordan yet. Damn. Damn. That's crazy. They got a Michael Jordan.
I can't get that away, but it's okay because
No, I'm not saying you gotta give that away. No, I'm
whatever,
just saying like we
whatever,
still haven't did that. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, for sure. I definitely,
Yeah.
but with everybody in position,
Mm-hmm.
they'll be able to,
It'd be better.
yeah, and they'll be able to
Okay.
cost
That
will be.
makes sense. That makes sense. So far as like that was a decent idea as far as like the movement of some of the credits.
For sure.
Yeah. And now you man. So this is how the private investors become private investors.
Indeed.
Holy shit. I kind of figured that, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's a number of ways, but that's definitely what. Definitely
Meaning
what.
I'm saying, but you know how like okay, we could talk, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Meaning like the liability, right?
Hmm.
Versus getting a loan, things like that. Being the investor, having to take on the liability of receiving of losing, you know, what was given out versus that shit sitting there that never will move where it could just be, you know what I'm saying, collateralized here. You could do this here or do that there and take care of these people right here without even have to move this and then stay right there.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's the credit facility.
Right.
So that's using the asset. You understand what I'm saying? But you can just move them and invest them.
Right. And okay.
Right? But remember, in every investment, there's a chance for loss. So,
It would be on the individual and that decision that they make on what they want to do, right?
yep.
Okay.
But if you just use the asset as collateral, create the credit facility, and use the credit, then the asset is never in jeopardy.
Right.
Although you can just use the asset, right? So it's ultimately the person's choice. But my recommendation would be use it as collateral.
Use collateral. Absolutely. That's what I was thinking. That would be the best, right?
Yep.
Man. Man, King, it's crazy, bro.
Indeed.
And then once you get them all the way together, then you gonna get them down the road to there, and then they're gonna be able to do the LLC thing.
Indeed.
Mm. Holy shit! No, it's all just popping up like that. Like we ain't talking about none of this like this. He just literally said something on his mind, and he gonna give y'all some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, okay. I'm trying to see what components is out there. Try to make sure I ain't missing nothing. Straight up. So I get my shit together on other little shit. Cause it's like you said, there's so many avenues. It was oh my god, streamlines this shit come and go from like it's crazy. I haven't seen nothing like this ever. Like I've been just researching and trying to find whatever we was trying to find. Uh stay on whatever track we was on, but it don't compare to this information once you get it, understand it, and start applying it. It did everything come full circle to you, the whole understanding. Like, damn, the whole time I had to do, certain like this right here to just pull everything together. You want to pull everything together first. You pull it together, then you put it together. And that's what we was doing wrong. We was just trying to, we were just trying to put it together. We weren't pulling what we had as a unit and bumping heads with each other with what we had to try to, to bring everything to a whole. Everybody was just like, "It's my information. This my information. This my information." Instead of coming together, like when you pull together with the like-minded individuals that's doing this stuff, then it's a little easier to see. The storm ain't so rough no more. You see what I'm saying? Because now you can get it from different perspectives, and then we can go deeper and find the compliance in this shit. Nobody ever spoke on compliance. It was just do packet 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 do packet 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 packet. It's still packets going right now to this day. It's packets being sold to this day. Straight bullshit. I can pull one up right now. Somebody sent me that motherfucker selling right now. Packets. But yeah, he got a blessing for y'all. After this workshop, 16th, 17th to the 18th, we said he poured some stuff on y'all from the beginning for free. Pouring it on y'all, like give you information. If you want anything done, then yeah, you gotta take care of that. But for the most part, what he giving you, hope you're ready for it. I don't know where he gonna give it to y'all at.
Right here. Right here. Live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube.
You'll be able to walk through step by step, prepare yourself, structure yourself properly. You'll be able to have it to be able to go back and create a checklist and make sure you have everything and the understanding of everything that you're doing. Make sure we get you properly acquainted with the regulatory framework of whatever administrative agency or department you operating through. We're going to get your business fully established. We're going to teach you to get the liability out of your personal entity, out of your personal name, and into an entity that can not only hold but discharge and set off that obligation. We're going to walk you completely through the SAM.gov process and getting the cage code, becoming a government contracting entity eligible for all awards and assistance, direct government assistance. Teach you the tricks of that. Not necessarily so much about the contracts. That's just a bonus. We'll get you there too. Walk you through true reclamation of your accounts. Walk you through true correction of your status. And when I mean walk you through, I mean give you a complete understanding of what you're actually doing. What the record actually is. And how these agencies function in correlation to your filings. That's just the start. Then we'll go into banking and accounts. And we'll show y'all some things that you didn't know at all that were available to you and that are available to you. Nobody ever told you. And the proper way for you to utilize it. And we're going to do it all right here. And what it's going to cost is your time, focus, and attention.
Yes, Lord. Blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. Yeah, I think that's really what we was here for. Get them together.
Indeed.
Get them together. Y'all finna get it all now. After this workshop, y'all finna get it all. And there shouldn't be no excuses. None of that shit on why y'all can't complete whatever y'all trying to complete or whatever the case may be. Especially when somebody's just finna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I- mm. I don't like questioning people. I'm like, man, why? I don't know. But God is good. That's all I can say. Cause I don't know where everybody, I don't know where the heart's at out there, but shit, this shit right here, just giving it away to the people, yeah, it's gonna be some major going on YouTube. And y'all better, y'all better be ready with y'all pens and y'all pads to take great notes, cause it's gonna go down. Yes, Lord.
It's definitely finna go down.
Wow. I'm over here shocked and all, and I done already completed for the most part all that shit. I'm just excited for y'all now, especially the ones that couldn't afford to get in the workshops and take those classes when we had them back then and stuff like that. So for this information to be just poured on y'all like this, man, it's a blessing, y'all. Like there is a God, straight up. I pray for this day to come, straight up. I pray for this day to come where we could just pour it on y'all. And y'all could just get it and get the understanding and the structure of it and just go. Man, God is good, man. I don't know what to say, King V, man. I'm proud of you, bro. Straight up. Especially for how far you got me. I appreciate you like a motherfucker.
Know where it go.
Straight up.
Go.
We've been in the trenches. Straight up. You say, yes, Lord, it won't happen again, and you won't find no other men like this. Get in there. Appreciate that, Trees.
Indeed.
Straight up. Hey, we always give it to the Most High, but we give it on to Him today. On mamas. Straight up. We know where every praise go, but you gotta know, man, you took on a lot, bro. And don't even really know it. I don't even think you know.
Huh.
It seems like a walk in the park to you. But for the people that's out here and know how this shit operates, yeah. It was one hell of a fight, bro. And you don't even see the fight. You never even stepped in the ring.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the difference between what you're doing and trying to do for the people versus just like, a competition.
Indeed. Exactly.
Yeah, so it's different. And you gotta give you your shit for that. You gotta give your flowers for that, bro. Cause you kept that shit, like you said, because you didn't even want to do the shit. You didn't even want to do this shit.
Indeed.
You know, and for you to sit back and put it together in your mind and then execute it the way you did after the fact that you didn't even want to do this, and I'm asking a favor for the people, and for you to sit back and put the lectures together, um, and execute it the way you did, bro. That shit was phenomenal, bro. Straight up,
I appreciate you.
for real, because you was able to give them that and still hold on to your sanity around this motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? I'm serious, bro. I'm serious. Because you know, people press buttons. They try to do this. It's obligated people that's out here. You know, it's emotions that attach. You know, that come with all type. It's all type of shit.
Indeed.
But to be able to say, "Hey, I'm not your friend. Ain't no emotion attached with me. It's all about business, and you getting this and taking care of what needs to be done for you. That's all that matters. This ain't no, you calling me, I'm your homie, and no, this ain't that." So he was able to separate the bullshit and keep it strictly professional on what you didn't want to do, but what you were doing for the people.
On the message, not me.
So yeah, gotta give it to you. Yeah, yeah. I stand on the front line with you any day. Oh, Bibles,
Well, we're here again.
straight up. And not to just say that to be saying it, but just to be honest. If somebody could come and be genuine and give you that shit to tell you what it is and what it ain't, and you can see progress. And we've been in this shit for years, and motherfuckers still haven't seen anything. Not to say some of y'all haven't succeeded on some shit that y'all probably tried yourself as being guinea pigs, like I was once a guinea pig out here on YouTube. See, but with King V, we didn't have to be guinea pigs. We wasn't trying anything. You see what I'm saying? We wasn't giving information, and he sat back to see what's gonna happen for you, and then you come back and report to him, and then he come back and tell everybody who is off of what happened, you know, with you. Nah, see, he was instructing the whole time. He was leading the whole time. You know, he never was looking for anything. He understood what he was doing and what he was giving, and he executed it. Not many of us was able to do that. That wanted to help the people. There's not many of us that was able to do that. You know, even when people
Put me in a position to be able to.
go ahead, King.
I just shall praise the Most High for putting me in a position to be able to.
Oh, absolutely. And even when people was being in dishonor, he still was able to hold it together and continue to do what needed to be done. He didn't let that break his focus on on his overall goal.
Indeed.
So that's what I meant by keeping your sanity, because you stayed with what you were loyal to, and that was not letting someone else press a button because there was no emotions attached. Because when you come to the telegrams and you come to the workshops, you come in on your own. You come into an environment where we are one. So you can't be with him if you ain't with me. And you can't be with me if you ain't with him.
Indeed.
It don't work like that. 'Cause like it don't work like that. You see what I'm saying? So just be genuine, be yourself, and just come get what you need. Because it ain't about trying to be nobody's friend or sucking up to nobody, kissing nobody ass, or none of that shit. Doing nothing extra or none of that. It's just you come as you are, and be who you are, and get what you need. And now it's gonna be poured all over you. Yes, this is after the workshop. So yeah, there's still a few seats available for the workshop. Get your seat for the workshop. 16, 17, 18. Get your seat. Absolutely. Don't forget to get that. But after that, then just you're gonna have some stuff poured on you. And get ready. You heard what he said. All y'all gotta do is rewind this track, close your eyes, and just listen. Cause you gonna sound like when your eyes closed and you listen, you gonna swear it's a dream. Like he ain't finna do what? He ain't finna do that. He just gonna do that for nothing.
Yep.
Yeah. Then they gonna wake up, open their eyes and see like, yeah, it ain't no dream. It's reality. Sometimes it's a line drawn, and when you get to that line, and I guess you be like, you know what? It's time to do what needs to be done. Let's go. So y'all, let's say y'all want to go and get it and have it. Let's go. So we will see y'all in the workshop for sure. 16, 17, 18. That's already in play. But after this workshop, y'all heard what he said. He pointed on y'all from the beginning. Pointed on y'all from the beginning. Meaning you have to take notes, get your understanding, like your checklist, like he said, and make sure you got everything, But if there's anything you want us to do, then that's different. You don't have anything with what's getting poured on you. Absolutely not. Yeah, all I'm gonna say is y'all need to thank the Most High. I'm telling you, y'all need to thank the Most High. Now somebody want to call me black now. See, every time, and nobody called my phone block since that last situation with the testimony and stuff. Ain't no reason for nobody to call me block. But then they just hang up. See, they don't want me. They don't want it to be poured out. See, because they know what's gonna happen. They already know what's gonna happen. Once King B pour this out all over YouTube, guess what's gonna happen? Y'all already know. So get ready. That's all I'm gonna say. Get ready, get your popcorn.
Everybody just come and get it too. Everybody just come and get it too.
Mm-hmm. Man, what a day.
Bring your family, your friends, church members, bingo club. It don't matter. Bring your favorite guru and your favorite guru's favorite guru. It's truly going to help them all anyway. Let's just go ahead and perfect the standard.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Lord. What up, Chip?
Midwest, Luke, King.
What up, Shep?
Not too much. I can't complain. I'm plugging away, getting it done.
Man, this man just blew my mind.
This might be my last night here. I think if I can stay on this. If I can stay on this.
Live, Chipper, we live.
Oh, there we go. Celestial family, divine ones. What's happening?
Chipper moving into a new place. So, but it ain't nobody's business. So,
Like, Shipper, shut the fuck up. We don't want everybody to know shit right now.
Wow. I gotta stop. I gotta stop what I'm doing right now so I can say something. Is now a good time or did I butt in?
Oh, you good. I'm just saying, King V blew my mind. He said he finna pour this shit on the people after this workshop. You know, just pour it on them.
Oh, listen, everybody, listen. It was out of this world enough before I heard Midwest just say that, because I was about to pipe up and say everything has changed, y'all. This is nothing like life is not what you thought it was. Get with this, with what's happening here. Do it. This is phenomenal. You can't lose for winning. You can't lose for winning. Oh my goodness. What kind of man would I be if I didn't tell everybody, come participate. This is your stuff.
Indeed.
It's yours. Get access to it. Get unhindered access to it where nobody's blocking you. I think where everybody's cheering you on. To be very frank.
Indeed.
Oh my goodness. Listen, my conscience is clear that I've said it, but I really want to say it. I really want to say it because it doesn't, I don't lose anything by sharing that what King V has shared with me. What Midwest has shared with us through King V. So I don't know. I'll leave it at that for the moment. Be the one. Be the one in your family who can help everyone. Be the one in your family, who lead a charge for your ancestors behind and your legacy in front of you. Period. Be the one. It's barely an inconvenience, except for the fact that I don't know how King V did what he did. Besides that, it's barely an inconvenience. It's compliance. Doing it the right way the first time so that you only have to do it once. It's yours. Okay, now I'm going to really be quiet this time. It's just fun talking about that.
It's more fun living it out.
That part right there.
Yes, Lord.
Well, that's my 2 cents. Now I'm gonna try to figure out where y'all are at.
Latrice said, "What up, Ship?"
Grease, what's happening? See, that's the other thing too. Is what's really good about participating is just, you know, as you're going, you have a community that is doing things the way that you're doing it, so that you don't go off into 100 different directions. Okay, I did that for a long time because there was just a little bit here about this and a little bit here about that and a little bit over here about something else, and then, you know, do that 100 times and be like, I see how they're all related somehow, and then go over here to figure out how two of the things are related. You know what I mean? But how about having a real foundation that allows you to put everything in a perspective, and then being part of a community that's doing it the same way, and you're getting results. Listen, I've seen things. I've seen things, y'all. King V and Midwest and Salute know what I'm talking about. What I seen that I got in the mail the other day, and I'm not going to say any more about it except I've seen amazing things, and it's a result of just, I mean, really, you know, following directions. You know, it wasn't my labor. It wasn't my, you know, it wasn't my hard work. And it's, you know, it's a little, you know, I don't mean to feel, you know, I don't know how to feel about that exactly, but I'm grateful. I'm thankful to the Most High and all who walk with the Most High and who listen to the voice of the Most High. Very thankful. But I'm seeing things, and when I go to certain websites, I'm seeing things that are good for me to see, and that I'm happy to see, and that I've never seen before. So what else can I say without you know, putting my business out there? Y'all, listen. This is no joke. King has not poo-pooed on anything anywhere, okay? He hasn't gone on campaigns about who doesn't know this and who doesn't know that. Okay? But he has helped people with results that that are not one and dones, that are game enders. Y'all are gonna make me go on and on. Yeah, I like sharing good news with people. Okay, it's cool. I like it. So there it is. Participate. Come in, call, ask a question. You know, jump on the live. You know, call Midwest. Find out. Ask a question. Have your, you know, have the one who's teaching you call Midwest or something like that. Just figure it out. Find out. Investigate. What's happening here isn't happening anywhere else. You know, it's not. You know.
Yes, Lord.
Okay, so I'll okay. All right. Let me calm down for a minute, and then
Shit, you was good, Shepard. The other talking, you was helping me get this. be able to get this little stuff off the grill.
Oh, copy.
Well, I only got a couple minutes here anyway.
I swear up and down I don't like to talk, except for when I'm talking.
We'll talk.
Well, okay. I'm confident that I'm making sense, because I'm not just sharing what's how I think. Okay, there are matters of compliance that the world system, however, whatever you want to call it, doesn't resist. Okay, they only resist what they can. They only resist what they are not, what they haven't bound themselves to do. They're very, they're very happy to do the parts of their job that benefit us if we're compliant. Okay, that's just to start. That's just the beginning. And that doesn't even scratch the surface of the blast that we can have. Just doing everything that we can do within the framework with compliance, and then going on to everything that we can do, in our own private lives. That also does not get resistance. Okay? The only time we've had resistance is because there was something that could be that could be resisted. There was something that was not in its proper order. That's it. That's it. It's like, if you put the cart before the horse, there's no way to get any kind of progress. It's going to be trouble all the way. But if you put the horse in front of the cart, there's no way to get it wrong. That's it. If something's in the wrong order, there's no way to get it right. If everything is in the right order, there's no way to get it wrong. And you could teach your family, you could teach your kids. And it's not something that is far-fetched. It's there. It's learnable, it's teachable, it's doable. It's not mental gymnastics. Just give yourself the opportunity and give yourself the time and the exposure to get it under your belt. And and enjoy life. Okay, let me look at the chat. Latrice, TK, Timothy Fair, what is happening? Oh yeah, Latrice, I see you say full control, leading to full control. You see, that's a big deal. That right there is such a big deal, because the bottom line is, if you don't have full control, you really don't have any control at all. If the control that you have is not full control over everything that has anything to do with you, if you don't have full control, you really might not have any control at all. You may be in a space where the control that you think you have can be taken away. You know, like that, like the first question would be, were you given that control, or did you take that control? And that'll tell you a lot. And a lot of these things, I'm telling you, I had bits and pieces, but I didn't have anywhere close to the order of how what I knew fits to where, nor the breadth or the depth of it, because there was so much more, that was important to know, that was necessary to know. And I was just literally comparing myself to who I was a year ago or a month ago or whatever. And that's basically how I was judging myself. And that's, I'm telling you, that's not enough. It's not enough. And I'm not trying to preach doom and gloom to people who don't study like 24/7. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, the world system is not looking at, did you give it a good shot? Did you try? That's not how they operate at all. Stuff that we're doing, we want to do right. We want to do very well. I mean, we want to do it to a T, And I said it once, I'll say it and any chance I get is I won't refuse help. Okay. If I know I can use help, I'm using it. If it's available, I'm using it. Why should I have so much pride that I can't see that I could use some assistance from someone or something that can help, from someone that has already done it, for someone who's already has the results that I'm looking for in spades. Okay, not one and dones. Okay, or no, not what do you call those? Hit or miss. Okay, not hit or miss, but one and dones, or not one-offs. Okay, one and dones. Yeah, listen. I try not to like You know, I try not to like be like King V, King V, King V too much, to where people think that, you know, I'm just a King V fan. You know, well I am, but it's you can listen, see for yourself. If you think that there's somebody who's gone further than this man, you know, let him know. Let King V know. Because, you know, King collaborates. He's not full of pride. He wasn't even trying to do classes. He just this is just his thing. That was Midwest's idea. That was Midwest's request. If you think you know somebody who would do such a thing, collaborate, then you know, put them together with King V, see what happens. But I'm telling you, listen, I know there's probably not a guru's name that y'all can mention that I haven't heard of, okay? And probably listened to, and probably done a few things that they suggested, okay? I'll put all my money on Gang every single time, hands down, with both eyes closed. Okay? Eyes closed. I don't even have to think about it. Okay, not because I'm like a, you know, just a King V fan, you know, he knows his stuff. That's why, I mean, you just got to see for yourself. You got to hear it for yourself. I'm telling you, if I could, I would try to just, you know, like, just check. I mean, that's all I can really say. Is just check it out. Check it out. See for yourself. Do yourself and your whole family, your ancestors and your legacy. Do them all a favor, all of your friends, and just investigate. Investigate, because, you know, because it's over. Everything has changed. And not only have I seen amazing things in my life and in my situation, but in the communities as well. This community these are individuals that are experiencing great things that I've never seen before. And you know, check the video library. I've never, in the last however many years, you never heard my voice this many times. You never heard me sit and try to talk before. Because I was busy. I was working on stuff. I was trying to figure stuff out. So I couldn't do it. I'm trying to say it's figured out. It's figured out.
Yeah, it is. It's so figured out they're gonna get to see for themselves for free.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. At least up to the part where they can partake in where we are now.
Oh my God. Get on board. Come on in. Welcome home. You are blessed. You belong. Come on. You are loved. You belong. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, listen. I've heard this man say many things, okay? And I've never quite heard him talk like this, okay? But like what he just said right there. Okay, but this is not. He's over delivered on everything. Blue minds every single time. If he's saying what he just said right there, guys, stand by. You want to check this out. I don't even know what it is, but I'm telling you, I bet the farm. I bet the whole farm, because this man does not lie. Okay. Jeez. And he's not given to exaggeration either. Promise you that. He has over delivered on everything. Not just a little bit. Wish I had something to compare it to. Because I don't. I really don't.
Yep. We're going to do it all right here live on YouTube. And for the more technical things that we cannot, like absolutely cannot share, that'll be with the Telegram, or just for more in-depth, join the Telegram community. That'll be with us for and what's happening in there. So, no excuses.
You know, he can say that. King can say no excuses because he doesn't accept excuses for himself. I can't imagine. You like when you hear him teach, you're gonna say to yourself, what kind of pressure does he put on himself to comprehend things at this level? Depth, breadth, extent, whatever words you want to put. This man does not accept excuses for himself. He's not asking us to do anything that he hasn't already done himself and seen a result. So I gotta preach. I gotta report, talk about what I seen and heard. I'm a witness. Yeah, and Telegram is a wide open space to ask those questions, to see to see if if this is what you're looking for or not. But I'll tell you something that I've seen, and this includes me, that everybody that has been doing things, everyone who's like in the community came from a different space, came from a different focus, came from a different, sort of discipline, okay? But I'd say everybody was like, hey, this is actually more concise than what I was doing, and is now focusing. I don't think anyone has dropped what they were doing. It's just that they're approaching what they've been doing from a greater foundation. And so it's like everyone is from a different focus. I don't know if any two people were on the same thing. Like, oh, well, that's exactly what I was doing. No, not at all. Everyone came with different perspectives, mindsets, information, so on and so on, accomplishments, whatever. But the good stuff will unify people, won't it?
Value.
Value. Huh. Please, King, don't get me started on value. Especially after yesterday. Please. Oh my gosh.
Reclamation is real.
Yes. When I say that I've seen amazing things, or I'm not talking about from entities that y'all haven't heard before. I'm talking about from entities that you have heard before. Sending things that I like a lot. That I didn't know that they sent. Yeah, I just got to take every opportunity I can, because we're all going to give an account one day for did we share, what did we do with what we had, and so on and so on. I believe that, and I just want to make sure that when I give an account, that I can say, yeah, I did everything I could, said everything I could say, because you're not gonna get me to try to teach like King V has taught. That really may never happen, because I don't have a desire to do that. Okay, it's not my skill set. It's not my desire. or anything like that. I've said in the past, I said, I'd rather just do humanitarian mission and help people that way, but, that's really as far as I'm, as I really want to go. But this man is willing to teach it. He's willing to teach. He's willing to answer questions. Another thing I don't have a lot of patience for, because, not because I don't like people or anything. It's just that, if I feel like I'm not communicating clearly, I get frustrated. It's not, that's, so I know myself. You're not going to catch me in any kind of situation where, people are testing your patience or whatever. And, a teaching environment, teaching situation is just not going to happen. I don't have the temperament for it. But here's this opportunity. Telegram, the next workshop. Do something. Investigate somehow. Do something to bless yourself. You won't regret it. You'll be mind blown. In fact, guarantee it. Well, I never like to say that either, but just wait till y'all see. King V, I don't know if you know, okay. Yesterday, I feel like you've done this a lot, but yesterday, and I'm wondering if you know exactly what I mean, I feel like you pulled back the curtain on the wizard. Because we were talking about something that I didn't know. Like I said, I heard about it, but I didn't really know anything about it. I just thought they were just some words that.
Well, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? That, I feel like you pulled back the curtain on the wizard. It's like, that's the wizard? And it's like, yeah, yeah, that's it. I mean, not like that's it as in that's all, but like that's it. Or there it is. And I'm like, it's like, I don't know. The truth just hits you different. You can feel it in your bones. And then when you can verify the stuff, oh man. Man, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I like talking about this stuff. I really do. I didn't like talking about the weird stuff, the stuff that was hard to explain and stuff that was just like really complicated and weird sounding. I didn't really like talking about that. It was interesting to me because I like information, but it wasn't fun to talk about because it was just like, it seemed like so so out there. But it's like this stuff, it's like if you just hear it, you just look into it and you see how how factual it is and how I don't want to say common, but these the things that are being done every day in commerce, how it's being done. It's like you're like, okay, this is reality. This is what's actually going on. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like talking about stuff like that. Yeah, I like to help people if I can. See, now, like right now, I know Midwest is swamped. Otherwise, he'd be talking.
Yeah.
Because Midwest has shown some of the crazy things that he has seen. And, that's it's not my place to talk about somebody else's business, but yeah, I have a feeling he'd be saying some things if he wasn't busy, if he wasn't on the grill. Sheesh. And he's having fun though too. It's like I know it's hard work and everything, but he likes to cook. And he's good at it. So that's a good thing. Do what you love, and you'll never work another day in your life. Do stuff because you want to.
Indeed.
Because you feel like it. How often do we ask ourselves that question? It's like, well, do you feel like it? When was the last time you asked yourself that? Not in this world system. In this world system, it's have to, or because it's the right thing to do, or whatever. I'll keep my own counsel on that.
For those everybody that's for those that's around that's looking to move what's there into liquid, you already know what's coming up. Reserve your seat. All of the newer people, what's coming up for you is all of what you need in order to get to where the rest of the people in the community are, so that you can have the results that they're having.
Listen, man, I gotta say something about that. Listen, we've done a lot. We've done a lot. And the work that I've seen just by having done what we've done, the work that King had to put into it to allow that to happen. Now, if he's found a way to get you up to speed, to get everyone up to speed, then, stand by. Those are big, big words. And this man, I'm telling you, is not given to exaggeration at all. I mean, listen, we've done a lot. Wow. You want to get on board of this one? They want to get on board of that. Sheesh. That was actually kind of a big concern of mine was you think about everyone else, you're like, well, man, what's everybody else gonna do? And so to hear you say that, King, is really cool. I'm really glad to hear that. I wasn't going to say anything because, it's like, it's because I know how much work you had already put in to getting us to where we are now. So I didn't feel like it was my, I didn't really feel like it was my place to say anything, but man, am I glad to hear that.
That's cool. I'm glad to give it.
We appreciate y'all hanging out with us today, man. God bless y'all. Until next time, peace and love.
Peace and love.
Peace and love, everybody.
Financial freedom and correcting your status in the system.
Midwest EDU focuses on educating individuals about practical steps like managing debt, building savings and investing strategically. Key principles include financial tools like trust, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correct legal documents
Like birth certificates and social security records.
to align with your preferred status. Steps Kobe begin. Educate yourself. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action, start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or A9 applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom. Focus on investments, business, ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. Financial doors like trust bonds and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correcting legal documents like birth certificates and social security records to align with your preferred status. Steps to begin. Educate yourself. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action, start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or A9 applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom. Focus on investments, business, ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. To break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. You'll break free to financial, erecting